Alright, good morning. Today's June 1st. Just wanted to kind of give a little walk through the strawberries since we have several that are starting to ripen now. A lot of these will be ready today. They're looking really good. We obviously had some winter losses. I think this might have actually been lost last year, but I think there was a plant there. And there was definitely a mother plant in here somewhere, and now there's like 3 or 4 babies. But when they send you bare root strawberries, I'm not sure, what year they're on, because the mother plants only last a few years. And I don't know if they die back on their own or if they just stop producing. But that's it on the strawberries. I think I've decided I'm going to turn this area into a raised bed. Just from the edge of this bed over there, and I think that's where I'm going to put all the herbs and stuff. Some of the perennials that I planted by seed last year are coming back. I imagine those are probably some sort of daisy, because you almost can't kill those. My little sage is coming back in here. It's really overgrown as usual. The bee balm over here is doing really, really well. Got purple and red in here, so I think that one's red. Unfortunately, last year, a vole cut it nearly completely to the ground. But my grass does not seem to have come back, so I'm kind of bummed about that. And I got like a thistle grown in there that I got to pull out because, ouch. See this massive pile of mostly grass that was in here grown up. My son and his girlfriend last night were pulling weeds in here, and which I'm grateful for. But it did reveal that there's not much left. I have some oregano there and some thyme right there, but I don't see my parsley, and there's something else, but also I have somewhere in this mess, I think, no, not right there, somewhere in this, oh, right here it is, chives, and it's barely there as well. So I'm probably going to have to replant a lot of those by seed. I see a caterpillar over there. Barely see him. Yeah, jerk. But you can see the grass over here has come back. Surprisingly, because there were way more grasses over here for it to contend with than on the other side. And the other thing is I planted other perennials over here too by seed. There's just a little mix of pollinator things, and so this is all that came back from that. Again, I think I'm going to just start new with that. I'll keep whatever comes out of this. Is that echinacea? I don't know. There's definitely another, I think, daisy in there. This bee balm, which I think this one is the purple one. I think it is doing well, and there's barely some of the red over there. Can't really see it. It just didn't do as well. So I don't know, maybe with the pest pressure, but we're getting this cleaned out. Again, I think I'll probably eventually have to dig this whole thing out. Ideally, I guess this would, because it's got this ugly power pole thing here. Ideally, this would have to be, another raised bed so that these weeds and stuff didn't happen, or at least a landscaped bed, so that these weeds and grass didn't grow in here. So we'll see. Maybe at the end of the year when everything's starting to kind of die back. Not really sure. Starting to get some little cucumbers and stuff popping up. I was kind of uncovering them last night. Just trying to take a look. There's like 5 altogether in here that I found last night that were coming up. And so far we have one little bean plant that has come up. I'm kind of regretting putting all this grass down, but I mean, I guess they seem like they're fine. I've just been peeking under there once in a while, and as you can tell, I just uncover them when they actually come out. It got down to about 38 degrees last night, shockingly. I don't think we got a frost. I'm watering everything this morning. Not crazy about how there's kind of leaks in this hose, but what are you gonna do? And this is also frustrating. Didn't quite have enough steaks, so gotta get more of those. My son ordered them and kind of counted out how many he thought we were gonna need based on how many little sheets of this. But, to be fair, I had to use extra in a few of these places, so everything's going well, and you just move that over. Brassicas are starting to stretch their little feet. They don't look great yet, but they're looking better. They're starting to get some new growth on them, and I gotta fertilize everything today, so hopefully that will help these guys green up. I think obviously some of these yellow leaves are just too far gone. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing a flaw in the design of this, in that I can't get in there to weed out everything that, all the seeds that have germinated. I mean, this wasn't sterile mix. This was just basically ground dirt. And that straw, I mean, the straw didn't seem to have really weed seeds in it, but some must have gotten mixed in, because it wasn't growing any weeds in the pile that it was in composting, but seeds drop all the time. This little crabapple still definitely looks rough, but it's definitely got some promising signs. All of these leaves have started to recover their shape. They're not drooping anymore. Even some of the ones that on the top are looking better, because a lot of them looked like that. So I think that trim, well, it either helped or it just got rid of the ugliest parts, because we left too many branches on it, I think, for the amount of roots that we got. Here's the little Honeycrisp apple. It's got little tiny apples on it. It's so cute. And there's a few up here too. I don't know if they'll make it. I mean, I haven't sprayed these with anything, and I think I'm supposed to get some sort of a clay spray, but I'll have to look into that. We'll just see what happens this year. We have taken a couple of caterpillars off here. They almost look like tent worms, but I'm not sure. But yeah, we again had to clean out around it, and that would probably help. He always wants to go with me outside of the fence, which I enjoy. I like that. But he doesn't stay with me all the time. And he's for a 15-year-old dog, he's very spry. And he'll just take off running, and you would never know this dog is 15 years old. Especially because we've already lost his poor brothers. And they definitely weren't spry like him. They weren't as puppy.